Hi friends, Mrs. D here from her kitchen to share with you my no yeast bread recipe. It makes for a really yummy snack. I'm sure you love snacks just like we learned Mouse loves snacks in the book Mouse Mess. So for this recipe, you will need 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, a pinch of salt, 1 cup of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and a cup with some water in it. And I bet you have all of those ingredients in your kitchen already. So we are going to go ahead and start, and whenever you cook, you should wash your hands, and I had washed my hands before I started my video. You are going to need a bowl, and I've already made the batter to save on time. But to your bowl, you're going to add 2 cups of flour, your 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and your little bit of salt. You put those in your bowl, and you stir it up, and then to that, your bowl, after it's all mixed up, you're going to add your cup of yogurt. Well, this is the only yogurt I seem to have, and it's strawberry, and I thought, well, let me try it, see what it tastes like. And each of these were a half cup, so I added 2 of these to my bowl. And it might be interesting if you make different batches to try different flavors of yogurt, if you seem to like this no yeast recipe. So you add your yogurt, and then you're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil. Once that's added, you mix it around, and you'll get a dough. You can see the strawberries from my yogurt in there. This is a little bit runny, or not runny, but sticky. So you might want to add, if yours is sticky, add a little bit more flour to the dough and stir it around. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put some flour on your counter. Grab some of the dough. You can see it's still kind of tacky and kind of sticking to my hands. So if I rub it kind of around in the flour I have on the counter, now it's not quite so sticky anymore. And I like to flatten it out. I don't know, to probably about a 1/4 maybe inch thick. You can put it down and pat it out a little bit. And one of the things you can do are use cookie cutters to make your bread shapes. Just like you would if you were using Play-Doh. And so you can see kind of how thick that is. And I made a heart. The other thing you might want to do is roll it around in your hands. And we like to call these snake shapes. Make a couple of snake shapes, flatten them out a little bit, and you can use them to form letters. So this is one I had made already, and I made a D for Mrs. D. And how I make the pieces stick together, our glue for this recipe is water. So you could roll this, and then wherever you want to stick the other pieces, put like you would glue, push them down, and then this is hard, kind of hard to see probably, but I made the letter F. The other thing you can do is you can make a circle, and you could make some crazy, I don't know, monster shapes like I did here, and how I got the eyes and the hair and the mouth to stick was I just got the pieces wet and put them on the circle. Remember, the water acts as glue. So once you have your pieces cut out, you're going to need a pan, and you're going to have to spray your pan. And I turned it on medium. And then, before I add my bread dough to the pan, you want to take your finger and just put a little bit of water on each side, and then put it on your pan to cook. And once, this is one that's already done, once it becomes this color, like a golden brown, usually about 2 minutes if you're, depending on your stove top and how hot it is. Then you'll flip it over and cook it on the other side. And you can see it actually kind of rises and puffs up a little bit. So I hope you enjoy making this no yeast bread recipe with your family. My son really thought these were really yummy. I had to hide my samples from him so he wouldn't eat them before I could show you how to make them and the possibilities. And he was very excited to learn that I was going to be making some more. So happy eating, my friends.